Very little. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Barry. I don't know how to get that off there. There we go. Sorry.
I'm trying to go back. Oh shoot, I missed a Chris. I missed a Chris. Hold on, I gotta go back to Chris.
Yeah. Hey, so Chris, your first year in business, how can you get your phone to ring? There's a couple different ways you can go about it. I myself am probably the newest washer out of us three sitting here. I think JC's probably, him and Mike's probably been around close to the same time, maybe in that area. But when I started out, what I did is I reach out to people that I knew, friends, family, friends of family, did jobs. I even offered to do them super cheap, sometimes free, just so I could get some photos, some pictures, some work. Now, I'm not saying that's the right thing to do, but it's not that much to go out and clean a dirty sidewalk to get a picture of to use for your marketing and use that. But I think one way to get your business ring is business cards, shake hands, kiss babies, pass out those cards, get you some flyers, get you some door hangers. I'm a big believer in yard signs, and I'm also a big believer in Facebook ads. So I know that that's probably a lot, but it depends on your budget. There's so many things that you can do to get your phone to ring. But first thing you got to do is pretty much ask for the business. If you ain't asking, you probably ain't getting it. So reach out to those that you know to get those to get that portfolio of work to showcase, to market, so people actually know, hey, this guy can clean this. Here's his before, here's his afters, and get the business cards and start pounding the payment door to door. You clean one house, put 5 or 10 cards at another in that neighborhood, and get it to come in.
Yep.
Chris, I got one. Just add this too, and this has kind of like been my my thing for years, and really set me apart for a while. Is you want to be the unicorn. Like, again, I just talked about all the different things that everybody does: the insurance, the vehicles, the trucks, and all that stuff. What can you do differently? Don't be normal. Like, you got to get that pattern disruptor in there so people notice you. Yes, everybody pressure washes, but what makes you different than every other pressure washer? So it's going to get uncomfortable, but get comfortable being uncomfortable if you want to be successful.
That's right. Yeah.
Babies. No, RSV season technically is in the fall. Okay. I'm the RSV master here, so I know.
It did come really early last year. I will say that.
Yeah. Noah had one baby and now he's a professional. So
yeah.
He does make cute babies. I've got to give him that. Hey, I got one for you, Chris. Forget your last name there, Chris. Something I would encourage everyone to do if you're just starting out or if you're in a slump. Obviously, you have Facebook. Most of you on here have a Facebook account. What I would encourage you to do is go to your private message and type out a nice little question, little just a paragraph of a question that says something like this. Hey, leave a blank so you can put a name in there, because you're going to individually send this to every person who's on your friends list that is within your wash area. Hey, Janice, this is Chris. I know I haven't reached out to you in a while, but I have a huge favor to ask. Would you care to copy and paste this paragraph to your page along with these pictures? It would be a huge help to me. And then you're going to have for them to copy and paste. This is my friend Chris. He owns a pressure washing business. He does amazing work. He has 5-star Google reviews. If you're looking for someone to wash your house, Chris is the man. Give your phone number, all the stuff, all the contacts there. And that will come across as them representing you. They are your salesman at that point. If someone recommends them, maybe you give them a $50 Starbucks card, whatever the case may be. But here's the thing, Chris. Every person that you are a friend with on Facebook, there's 500 people that you don't. You have just had a 500% increase per person who agrees to do this than you had 10 minutes before. So reach out to every person that you can, and don't think that those people who, just because you don't sit beside them in church, just because they're not your coworker, if they're your friend on Facebook, there's a good possibility that they will represent you simply by posting a few pictures and a comment on Facebook. I would encourage you to do that.
It's a good thought. I never thought about that.
I'm trying to find a post that Dave Carroll. Oh, here you go. And just not to downplay, I really think that's a great play, but don't expect your friends to be your best form of marketing.
It's true. It's true. You are.
It's so, and this is what Dave Carroll said: a client will become a friend quicker than a friend will become a client.
It's true. Yeah.
He said true or false. And my comment to that was, friends want discounts, clients want value, and clients will eventually value your friendship. So just remember, when you reach out to your friends, they're going to expect something out of you. Just don't get upset when they're not sharing. And actually, when I was at the PWMCA, this guy was in Adam McChesney's class, and he said, I'm posting all these things on my social media page, and all my friends are like getting upset with me because I'm posting my business. I'm talking about my business. Just remember, your friends now will not be the same friends that you want in your life as you grow your business. Now, I'm not saying they're bad people, but as you grow your business, like you're going to surround yourself with different people. And what I meant to say is like you're just going to change the people you want to be surrounded with on a daily purpose or a daily thing, because you want to be around like-minded people who want to help you grow.
Right.
And if you got friends that are working 9 to 5, it's hard for them to see you working 60, 70 hours a week, and they can't hang out with you because you're working all the time. They don't get it. So it's, when you're talking to other entrepreneurs, they get the struggle. When your friends are working a 9 to 5, like, you just never hang out with them anymore. You're too worried about your business. Well, yes, because you have a bigger vision and a bigger dream than their 9 to 5.
Right.
And I'm not saying they're bad people. It's just they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I had a conversation the other day, childhood best friend, one of my best friends, and we still periodically talk every so often. And I told my wife, I said, that conversation was a little awkward. I said, I felt like it went on too long. Like, I very seldomly talk to people that, I mean, they're my friends still, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I talk to more people that I've barely known for the last 3 or 4 years, way more than the people that I've known my whole life.
Yeah.
And it's more natural. Like, I talked to JC 2 nights ago, and I'm talking to him now, and it's like, this is more comfortable than the conversation I had with the childhood friend.
Great point. Great point.
So I'm just saying, I think we evolve and we change, and I'm not saying we're not friends and we wouldn't hang out, but like, it's easier to, I think, to talk to people who are in the same sphere as you are, or that you want to get into, than it is, it's just a different mindset. It really is.
Well, especially as young entrepreneurs, you're excited about your business. You're excited about your vision. You're excited about growth. And you want to talk to like-minded individuals that want to like get you motivated and show you different ways to be successful. Not, well, my job was boring today. My boss came in today and he was talking about reports and blah, blah, blah. And then I had to check out for lunch. Like, no, like you want to talk about the $5,000 house wash you just sold and all the things you went through to get to that, and how you got like the neighbor to sign up while you're out there. Like, those are the things that excite us now.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good
somebody
stuff.
had a question. You had a question before that one. Let's see. Hey, Jeremy. Oh yeah.
That's a good build, by the way, especially if you're starting out. I recommend it. Video and the YouTube. Check it out.
Was that it, JC?
Yeah, Fox. Yeah. So it really just depends on the level of experience or the job you're trying to fill them. I would say roughly, just as me ballparking, if you want somebody that's like an inbound, outbound operator or a call person with great English, like, you're not getting Mike from India. And if you go onto my profile and go about Let's go to
Yeah,
February 15th.
that girl sounded good, dude. Did you had
Yeah,
on
go back to February 15th or 16th on my profile. You'll hear my inbound, outbound rock star from the Philippines who sounds better than somebody from Boston. Like you can hear their accent a lot better. I love Boston accents, but so I'd say roughly $1,500 for unique. Yeah, you will be paying the company, but there's so many benefits that come out of that. Like I've done it the hard way. I've gone to Upwork. I've gone to onlinejobs.ph and hired a VA. Go ahead and try it if you're trying to save a couple bucks, and tell me how much money you really save when you have to go through 10 VAs, because you're not saving any money. You're actually wasting money. And then no 1099, no, none of that, because it's billing a service like you're outsourcing like a videographer or something like that. Same thing. And it's a monthly, yes, of course, all tax writable.
So it's right off. So, and I think about it like this, and I think, I shared my average ticket with you today. I'm like, man, really, that's like a job and a half. That's really not a big deal.
Yeah, and Fox, if you didn't watch the episode last night, go back, because we actually talk about like the breakdown of like how much you're actually losing out by not hiring a VA. So yes, I do not want to be I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I'm sorry. That's not that hard for me, but I don't ever want to be that person.
Yeah. And just to clarify what he said there, never be the smartest guy in the room. You got to learn to grow, and you grow to learn. And if you find yourself smarter than everyone else, you can't grow.
So the hardest thing for me to wrap my hand around for years, I was 29 when I started my business. I had 5 years military experience. I got blown up. I shot lots of guns, drove lots of cool boats, and tons of great stuff. I thought I had all this great leadership experience. I could run the world when I started my business, and I was freaking wrong, because I had no entrepreneurial experience. Like most of us, we see a pressure washing business. It's a very low startup. We go buy a pressure washer, start the business. We're a couple $1,000s in, $5,000, $10,000 in if we have a pickup truck, but we have no understanding of how to run a business. And we sit here and just go in circles and circles and circles, and we try and reinvent the wheel over and over and over, because we think it's cheaper to do it ourselves and pay the man over and over and over again. Like, just spend marketing dollars that aren't going nowhere. Hire, fire, repeat. Like, hire, fire, repeat. Like, we just keep making all these expensive mistakes. As soon as you can afford it, and you'll never be able to say you can afford it, because you just got to go all in on do it. Get a coach, involve yourself in some type of coaching group, mentorship, build your tribe out, because that is the best investment you can ever make in your company to grow it at a rapid rate. And then once you look back, I promise the only thing you'll ever say was like, I should have done that sooner. And I was guilty for years.
Solid.
That's great advice.
Can I throw up some, I'm looking at this one real quick.
Yeah.
My answer is
yes. By the way, if you're just now getting on, you see this ticker at the bottom. Comment sales boost for a free chance to win a ticket. And listen, let me tell you, don't be this guy, because he ain't getting a name in, because we don't know who he is. Okay.
Oh,
and Facebook winners.
Yeah.
I think this should be said, Jeremy. Don't comment if you don't want to go.
Well,
if you don't have the means to make it. I think that's a fair assumption. Thanks, man.
And I will say, everybody that's done this so far has already booked their hotel and everything, and able to go. So I do appreciate it, because I never want to take this opportunity away from somebody. And I'm blessed to be able to bless somebody with an opportunity. I mean, we're talking about a $1,297 ticket we're giving away right now.
Yeah.
It's just like a life-changing event. So, but yes, can we go back to the LinkedIn one? Absolutely. It's going to take work, Devin. It's not something you just go on there and say, hey, I'm Devin, I pressure wash, call me. Like, it's not Facebook. It is work. You got to put the work into it, and it takes time. I am not as successful in that as I'd like to be. So I don't have the secret sauce for you on that one, but it's going to take work.
It is very possible. I know Ben Gregory is a LinkedIn master.
Can I jump on a slide real quick, maybe, and just
Yeah.
share some stuff?
Yeah, you want me to pull your screen up?
Let me see. Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
Let's see if
Jesus.
Let me take this off here.
There we go. Let me see if it'll let me do this. Maybe not. There we go. All right. It doesn't work. How weird. All right. We'll just do it this way. All right. So I just did a presentation with Angela down in Florida about communication. And if you don't have leadership background, managerial things like that, it's hard to figure this part out, and it's like growing pains. So the more we communicate with our family, with our spouses, with our kids, with our team, with our customers, can we agree that we're going to give them more value instead of high? Or just keeping it very simple. So just point in mind here. Let's see if I can scoot this over one. Oh man, I don't know how to do this thing. Let's do it. No, hold on. This is an epic fail. 2.0.
You got it. You're all right.
2.0.
It's the worst podcast ever for a reason.
There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. All right. So look. So how are we communicating with our customers, right? And let's face it, most of us in the beginning, I'm just gonna pressure wash your home, Jeremy. Just
right.
I'm gonna go wash it. If you're in the South, I'm gonna wash your house for $200. Like, right? It's like that's all you get. That's all you get. And what does that get? Like, what kind of value does that give? Did we talk about this? Does anybody know what this is for all the people watching this? Artillery fungus, right? Did we talk about artillery fungus? Right. Did we touch upon the irrigation stains, the rust stains? Like, is that included in your house wash? So I'm gonna go wash your house because I gave you an online estimate, and I go to the house, and all of a sudden I still have all these stains in my house. This is what I wanted. I wanted these the artillery fungus removed, and I just had these bad irrigation stains, but I didn't know. I just told you I'm gonna wash your house. So, excuse me. So we got to communicate, right? We got to communicate to give them more value, because a $200 house wash, that's okay, but we don't want to be okay. We want to be the best, right? We want to give value to our customers.
Good terminology.
Right? So how do we give value? We're going to communicate very clearly to our customers what we're going to do. And what do we all want when we're done with doing a house wash? I want that 5-star review, right? So look, boom, 5-star low pressure house wash, $450. Same house wash as the $200 guy. Right. We talked about earlier. How are you going to be the unicorn? How are you going to set yourself apart from everybody? And I'll leave this up here long enough. You guys can copy this. I don't care. But look, this is the house wash. It's just a house wash, but look how much value I added to this. And I went in. Our technician will safely treat and clean the exterior of your home using our exclusive 5-star low pressure soft washing method. I'm not going to read it all, but our 5-star cleaning process includes blah, 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 blah. Please note, non-organic stains, red clay, rust stains, iron stains, artillery fungus, and/or oxidation, which is the night killer for most people. May line up, but may require additional service to be completely removed. So we talked about it and touched upon it. So when they say, hey, you didn't clean this. Well, Jeremy, guess what? You signed our contract. We reviewed it, and it says right here it is not included in our services. If you wanted to clean, it's going to be additional price. So, like, how does just adding all these words, which are simple words, and by the way, this is way before ChatGPT, but you can use ChatGPT to make this successful for you and your company. But again, we always want that 5-star review. So I have 5-star, 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 so that when we get done with the service, when we hand them our postcard that says, leave us a 5-star review with a QR code, and then we call the day after and say, hey, how is everything? We want to make sure we give you a 5-star service. What's the trigger word right there?
Yep.
Go leave us a 5-star review.
That's it. Even I knew the answer to that one.
Hey, I like that, and I'm part of that story. What you just said is I have Mine's not as greatly detailed as yours, and I'm slightly jealous at the moment. But I do have in my house wash, it does not include, like gutter whitening or brightening. And we did a house wash for the guy. He had the estimate. He went through it. We talked about it. We washed the guy's house. He's got black gutters. It's a new house with black gutters, and he's got tiger stripes. And I saw it, and I said, "Man, this is like a $2 million house." And but he didn't mention it. And it was almost like a communication fail, because I felt like I dropped the ball in communicating that we don't do gutter brightening on our normal house washes. That's an additional service, even though it's stated in the description and he's got the estimate. But he was like, "Well, don't you think you should have that in your house wash?" I'm like, 90% of people that I've sold to before never want it, and they don't want to pay the additional fee for it. And I don't really want to do it.
I don't think I'd want to do it on black gutters, to be honest with you. That kind of scares me.
It was surprising. I was kind of surprised and taken by it, because it wasn't like it was that noticeable unless you were like right up on it. And I'm like, it's black though. But yeah, it's communication aspect of it.
There you go. A dryer vent cleaning is perfect.
Yeah, I saw your video, you on the lift doing that, and that's kind of intrigued me, because I don't know of anyone in my area that does dryer vent cleaning. It's almost foreign. I won't say it's foreign here, but I've never seen anyone advertise or offer it or none of that stuff in my area.
Well, that'd be a great upsell for $100 or $200 for a standalone service. It's simple.
Yeah,
I don't want to downplay it, but it's not. You don't have to have a doctorate's degree to make it happen. So that's a good upsell.
Nope.
Yeah, I would be lost, like even how to price that.
Oh, it's simple. There's first story, second story, third story roof. It's done. That's it. There's nothing else. That's it.
That's it.
There's no.
I know. I had seen someone had talked about on the dryer vent cleaner. I guess you can get like these cameras, and you can actually take a before and after of the dryer vent. So I know that they said that they were actually able to charge like $100 more on, I guess, for video. Like it was like they were the premier service. That's why, or how they could market that.
Again, it's just about adding value. You're adding the value to go back there and say, "Hey, now we have this microscopic camera that's going to go in there and make sure your vents are cleared, and we'll provide you with the pictures before and after to show you how more efficient your dryers are."
Yeah.
Like, okay, thank you.
Yeah. I like it.
Trudy. I met Trudy down in Florida last week. Last week.
Oh, she's something else.
Yeah. Hey, Trudy, thank you for sharing the group. We greatly appreciate your help in that. You're the queen vendor right there, in my opinion.
All right, guys. One of the things that we're encouraging people to do, if you're able to attend the Sales Boost conference coming up, go ahead and comment in the comment section, Sales Boost. That puts you in the running for a free ticket. This is what's the value of this again, JC?
$1,297. But honestly, that's just the ticket cost. Let's talk about the value of what you're going to learn there. Increasing your average ticket, increasing your closing percentage, having the confidence to deliver multi-service packages to your customers instead of saying, "Here's your house wash estimate." How about here's the good, better, and best options for you. So instead of just giving the house wash, we're going to show you why you need your dryer vent clean, why you need your gutters clean. Your roof is dirty. Let's do that with a 3-year warranty. All these things for you to be able to present to your customer with confidence to be the unicorn in your market and instantly increase your revenue. So if you had a goal for the year of X, come to Sales Boost. I promise you're going to be changing your numbers while you're there and walking away saying, "Thank you." Oh my God, it's incredible.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting a boost. We're getting a boost tonight. So imagine the in-person content that you're going to receive. So, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.
How do you do that little money thingy?
So so this is going to the YouTube channel just because there's such a crossover in between the Facebook group and YouTube channel. So once you get like 1,000 subscribers and so many watch time hours, you can get monetized to make money off your videos, right? You probably know about that, but it's so one thing that you can turn on is like super chats. So, and a lot of people who really utilize it do it in this kind of form of fashion. Like if you find value from the actual video that you're watching, and they can make a donation, or it's like they appreciate it. It's pretty much a donation to the channel. And what we do in our channel, so if you go to if you go to YouTube and you go to Kentucky Wash Pros or Fresh Rants, and you're watching our stream through YouTube, watching it live, over in the right hand corner in the comment box, it'll say like super chat, and then you can do like different amounts. And the thing is, like I want to say that it's also character based, as far as like how many characters you use in the text can be different amounts. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's how that works.
Do you see that, JC, on the screen there? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Noah. And that's a great reminder. If you're not able to go, and here in just a moment, I'll get JC to tell us the exact dates. But if you're not able to go, then, don't put your name in the running. That would remove an opportunity from someone who's able to go. What are those dates again, JC?
March 20th to 23rd.
March 20th through the 23rd.
That's a couple weeks. Weeks. Yes. Eric, if you really want to know how many pillows I have, I can ask my wife, because I have one. I have one. That's how many I have. That's not counting the ones over on the floor. And by the way, I made the bed. Okay, it was me. I did.
You're a military guy. You know how to make a bed, right?
I know how to make a bed, son. I can fold some clothes. My wife always gets so jealous of that when we pack, and I'll pack like everything in a backpack. And here she is with like this large size travel thing. She's like, "How do you do it?" And I'm like, "I just don't need what you do. Like, I'll roll stuff up inside of stuff." And she's like, "You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy."
When I get on an airplane, I'll wear 3 outfits just so I don't have to pack anything.
Let's go, JC. Thank you so much, man. We greatly appreciate it.
Hell yeah, figured it out.
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate everyone. Gosh, I don't even feel like we've been on here 50 minutes already. That is true. Time flies when you're having a good time.
What do you think? Take me out to Power Wash 219. Let me find him real quick.
Thought this was a live stream event. Wouldn't be able to make it out, unfortunately. Best of luck, whoever wins.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Do you guys have a option to purchase recorded videos from that? Is there like a ticket for that?
Yeah, we will be. We've got videographers out there. I just don't know how long after we have the show we'll have the recordings available. But yes, eventually we will.
Yes.
Go ahead, Eric. Feel free. Well, if you ask it and we see it, all right. That's I don't have a legitimate answer for that. It's the ball and spring works for me. I keep my chemical low as opposed to high. I have a greater reduced opportunity of killing plants, and I have found for me with an 8 gallon a minute machine that a 2.3 in especially warm climate works well for me. If I had someone who was behind me rinsing, I'd probably use a 2.1 or even a 1.8 and kill it and let them go. But I'm a solo operator, so the spring and ball works just fine. I don't need as much chemical as that provides. So there's no wrong way to do it. I like the check valve as well. I have them. I have several of them, in fact. But yeah, ball and spring, that's just my route. No real answer for that. Great question, though.
I don't think we're past JC's bedtime yet, Doug. It's Friday night. I think it's 9 o'clock anyways. I kept him up past it.
It's 9 where I'm at. Or 8:52.
It's 8:52.
Yeah. So how about top of the
Make
hour?
sure
We give away some
am
tickets.
not.
Give
All
away
right, let me
tickets.
get rid of free green to clean, or what is that? From green to clean. Yeah, let me get rid of him.
Mhm.
He said, "Oh, make sure he says, make sure I am not." Okay. All right,
Okay.
gone.
Yeah.
All right, last call. Sales boost. Let me add Smith Hammer. I think I had him on here already.
Oh yeah, Trudy, it's you in that Central Time. That's right. That always throws me. Every year that I go to on vacation, we always go down to Okaloosa Island, and I always think in my head, and it's really not that far. The Trudy shop is not that far from there, but in my head, I think it's way closer than what it is. And I feel like mileage wise, it's pretty close, but it always seems like it takes me like 45 or 50 minutes to get there. But like I tell my wife, I was like, I want to drive separate. I'm going to go down there and drive my truck. That way I can just buy what I need and bring it back home and just load up. And I always get the craziest looks from her when I tell her that.
I'm trying to read a message over here. Somebody's telling me I should be doing 2 ticket giveaways tonight because you guys have an incredible audience. Little pressure. And look, here's the thing. Like Pat Clark, 2019, had I not called him up and said, Pat, how can you be doing what you're doing? And he told me 2 things. He said, you need to come to Sales Boost. I had no clue what Sales Boost was, like most of us. And I instantly bought the ticket. And I think it was the same price it was 4 years ago, 2019. What is that? Do math. 5 years ago, as it is today. So I bought the ticket, and he said, get a coach. And I want to be your coach. And like, I'll show you guys my numbers. $330,000 to $550,000 in 1 year, just by doing those 2 things. So we can talk about it all day long, but until we actually start doing the things we need to do to be successful, all we're going to do is talk about it.
Yep. Yeah, you got to take those steps. You got to believe in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. I want to real quick. I think I seen Scott answer this. Video content. What's the best equipment to use? Even though I'm a dinosaur at 30 years in, so I know Scott's been watching 25 or 30 years. So Scott, just what I use real quick is I got an iPhone 15 Pro Max. That's what I use to film everything. I think if you've got probably a 13 or newer, maybe a 12 or newer, you're probably doing just fine on video. They'll do 4K. I like to do 4K film because it's clear. Microphone, I did upgrade the microphone to a DJI mic, which is what Mike has on his chest right there. Same setup that he's showing. That's what I use. It makes the audio way more crispy, and it sounds better. It comes across better. It has like an 800-foot range, so it's not going to go out on you. That's the transmitter. It plugs into your phone, so it comes with an iPhone adapter and or I should say a lightning adapter, and then a USB-C adapter for the
And
transmitter. It's got charging port, a charging case, a carrying case. It's got wind mics. It's got 2 microphones in case you wanted to do an interview with someone, or if you had you and a technician and you want to do the video. But just that and a simple tripod that you can walk around, or a handheld tripod so you could walk around and talk, like a selfie stick. It can fold out. It's not I'm not running around here with like $2,500 cameras filming just because at the end of the day, SH is going to blow back on you and it and just crust it all up. So I'm not going to be wasting that kind of money on that equipment. But GoPros and DJI drones. I love my DJI drone. So that's what I like to use. I hope that was
Jeremy, throw my screen up real quick. These are the mics I use, and if you watch any video I've ever done for the last year, like this is it. I just use these things.
Yeah.
They are incredible. You don't need to break the bank. I've done it before, and iPhone, like you said, CapCut Captions is a great app too for doing subtitles. Love Captions.
CapCut's great.
Yeah, so you don't need to get overthink it as you start out.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in CapCut.
I don't think the solar flare safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
CapCut's
Fahrenheit.
good. I like to use when I want to splice a bunch of videos together. You can use iMovies. I think that's
Mhm.
free on your iPhone, but I use an app called Splice. It's just it's way easier. It's got a
Yep.
lot of like free royalty free music that you can use if you want to put some of that in your videos as well. I'm just trying to think if there's really anything else. I'm pretty straightforward, one shot kind of guy. I don't do a ton of editing. I don't really like to do editing. It's just raw for me. So Mike is a bit more of a
Yeah.
finesse guy like that.
I like to edit. I like to edit because I make so many mistakes in my videos.
This is very
I,
true. Smith Hammer, he's another YouTube buddy. I did, however, this is a true story. I didn't use 60 gallons, I used 50. And if you see the video, it was like a sandy brown shingle on a log cabin, and it was black.
Yeah, it was.
Absolute black underneath all these trees. I hit it 6% twice, and it didn't move. And I just went back straight. I went straight 12, and it melted like butter. And I was like, I've probably killed everything around here. But you know what? I didn't kill one thing. And it was in October, so things were dying. So I guess I made it out okay on that.
So you said you did the laundry. What's that? You got busted just now.
I did get busted.
You got totally busted.
I didn't say I did the laundry. I said I made the bed.
You said, I know how to fold clothes.
I made the bed. I do know. I did. I did. I do not do laundry.
This is the worst podcast ever.
What do you think, guys? Let's do a free giveaway.
Do it.
Yeah, free giveaway. Let's. Yep.
Do it. Very exciting.
Absolutely.
You want to add that screen in there? We'll spin Vanna White, spin the wheel. Look, if your name had Facebook next to it, which there's plenty of y'all, can't help it. So
yeah,
here we go. First winner. We're gonna give 2 away.
Doing 2.
M Fox, nice.
Hey, M Fox.
Fox.
That's great. Congratulations.
Right,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
M Fox, just reach out to me in a PM and we'll figure that out. Well, let's just do one more. Let's do one more. You ready? I've never done 2 in a row, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see.
We're having too much fun.
Hey,
we're having too much fun.
Next up, Charles Henry.
All right. Charles is one of my customers.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Nice,
Well,
Charles.
very cool. Very cool. Congratulations, guys. If you just reach out to me, don't expect me to find you guys, so find me, and we'll get you all the information you need for a free ticket, and you just have to figure out the travel and the hotel, but we'd love to have you guys there, and that's pretty exciting. I appreciate you guys for jumping on Friday night, such short notice. Like I said, I messaged you, Jeremy. I was like, dude, we got to do something more. Like, let's just keep doing this.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. This is awesome. I was shocked. I was like, hey, I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm getting on. I got to get on tonight. We're giving another ticket away.
Whoever just commented that, by the way, like there's a scrolling. First of all, there's a scrolling page of names on there, and second of all, you didn't listen because your name says Facebook user. So we apologize that you didn't follow directions, but like there's 20 more names on there. Sorry.
I want to show you guys this real quick. For those of you whose name looks like this, Facebook user, let me show you how to fix this. Okay. Share my
screen. Don't be angry because you didn't listen.
Yeah, please don't be, because here this is. Okay. I don't know if I can zoom that in, but like if you're seeing this right here, this link, if you click this link right here, this is on all the videos wherever they're broadcasting. Click this link, and I've already gave that. But if you click it, all it says is to let StreamYard have access to your watch my jig.
You
Facebook.
Facebook.
I'm thinking Facebook. I'm thinking Facebook, YouTube. What are we on here? But
It's been out since like 2006.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right here. Here it is. It's going to say this, and you click this button, and that's it. And we're going to know who you are. It's all you got to do.
Yeah.
So it's not very hard to do. We're sorry that didn't happen. But just follow
cool,
that way you don't miss out next time.
Yeah, you know what's cool? Every other person besides Nancy right here, like congratulating the winners. Like,
yeah,
that's awesome. Be proud of the person who won that. Like, jeez, I love people. Hey, whoever did say that, come on tomorrow night. Let's just give another one. We'll give away another one on Monday. Let's do it.
Monday, nice.
Let's do it. We'll do it.
No, JC's man. So hey, here's your chance. If you've not done that, you've got 2 days to do that. 3
days.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, this is fire. I mean, this is a lot of giveaways. We are so stoked about this.
All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you all. I truly appreciate everybody for jumping on tonight. Hope you got a little bit of value in the stuff we talked about. I mean, this is what it's about. It's about winning. It's about sharing. It's about collaborating. Forget the word competition. Focus on the word collaboration. If you haven't reached out to somebody in your local area recently, do it. Stop by, give them a call, go on their website. I mean, I do it all the time. I'll just drive by and see somebody with a new truck, and I give them a call. Like, the only thing you're doing is hurting yourself by not calling them, because you never know what they can provide you. You never know what they might need from you. And if you sit here saying, like, I can't provide anybody with something, I promise you, if you're an entrepreneur, you've done something. You've done something that somebody else has not done or trying to do. So be the voice, be the light, and have fun doing it, guys.
Hey, JC, let me just tell you something that I do and something that I would encourage others to do. And it blows the minds of a lot of people is when I'm on Facebook, in particular in the evenings, and I see a lot of guys in my wash area who are promoting their business, their wash business. I will put highly recommended, and I'll copy and paste that, and I'll go through there and I will highly recommend my own competition.
Yep.
The fact of the matter is, I don't have competition. I sure do have a lot of friends. So, and by the way, competition just encourages me. I get pumped up. So I passed a fellow today. Someone put a sign in my neighborhood. I said, "How dare him?" Now I'm really pumped. Now I'm definitely going to get out there and hustle, right? So I just get motivated by competition.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
I love it. There it is. Rising tides raise all fit. Doug Brown and I just had this conversation earlier today.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, thank y'all for joining us. So we have our regular podcast every Wednesday night. Sometimes we'll have some of these impromptus, rarely on a weekend. But, man, how many viewers did we have tonight, Jeremy?
It was well up into the 60s, like 65.
Nice. Well, that's a lot.
There's some pissed off spouses right now.
Yeah, I got that laundry wing bring in here. You know.
My couch is nice and warm right now. It's waiting for me.
I didn't know I had 60 losers as friends. I was suspicious. I suspected I did, but I didn't know for sure. And sure enough, here we got that many people come out. That's wonderful.
That's awesome. Hey, real quick at the bottom, if you didn't win, you can still win $500 off. Everyone can win $500 off. If you go there, get your ticket, use code FRIENDS, $500 off. That ends tonight.
Oh,
so
that's huge.
Still got time. That's $500. He's giving you $500 off. I mean,
and look, and here's the thing: if you're not sure about it, I'm not going to sell anybody on it because, like, look, I'm not a sales guy. I gave up sales a while ago in my company. I want to show you the value you can get out of going out there. If you can't afford it, talk to me. We'll figure a way out there. Like, I just want people to have the same experience I had 5 years ago when I went in 2019. Like, I'll show you the numbers. Like, the numbers do not lie. Like, sales boost and getting a coach, 2019 changed my life. So I went 2019. I sent a sales guy 2021. I took 3 people 2022. I went in 2023, and now we're doing it in 2024. So it's not because it's cool. It's because it's for you.
Yeah, you can't argue math. Right? Math
No.
doesn't lie, and if the numbers are there, the numbers don't lie.
Absolutely.
All right, gents. I got to go find my way back to that couch and put some Genuine on. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on, you guys. Have
Thank
a
you,
good one.
everyone.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yep. God bless everyone.
All right, see y'all.